Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Seedings from CZT Damy Teng. All right, I have pre-put my four corners and a squiggly border on because I was feeling like I wanted to do that, and then I had a little technical issue, so I got that part done. I do try to do these in one take unless I have like some kind of weird crash. So, all right, this one is starts off with a row of C-shaped curved lines. I'm going to do it this direction, I think. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and do this so that way you can see. Yes, you can. All right. So just nice curved lines. Yeah, like that. Then another row of curved lines, but we're going to, and here's where I ran into my own problems. And actually, here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do one here. So we're going to have them come over what's already there, which, crossing the lines, well, it's only on occasion that we do that. So about like that. And then continuing off. And where I was running into problems, I think because I was always starting here and then coming, going through, and I was just having trouble getting some of them to kind of fit together. I had this one side just ends up looking weird. So this works out just fine. Just pick one to start, and it can be just in the middle. And well, even this one, I've raised that one up higher than it should. And let's not wreck the. I have a new pen. Here, let me show you. Because I'm like, why is this pen not working? Can you see the nib difference? I've worn it almost down to the bare bones of it, to the metal. Because I'm like, is it running out of ink or is it? No, it's running out of nib. Okay. And maybe running out of ink too. That's so funny. You know you're a Tangle addict if. All right. So, and we're just going to continue this to fill in. And what's neat is, like a lot of tangles, I might not be happy with the way some of my little curve lines are looking. Actually, I'm going to turn my tile just a little bit so it's more comfortable. And, but when you get all done, it looks great. And two, if you find yourself having a challenge with getting things to fit in, do like I'm doing and just start it in the middle, and it's okay. I do kind of want to have them maybe a little bit higher. I got those ones are a little short, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, that works. That works well to do it that way. It's kind of like on some of the other videos that I've done where I'll do this and I'll have like little partials, usually in say a grid pattern, and I'll mention that I usually wait until towards the end after I've done everything in the middle, and then I'll do the partial boxes on the outside, and it's a similar thing. We kind of get in this groove of, oh, this is what it feels like in my hand, with the pen, and then it's easier to fill in the other sides. Okay, and because this is like just getting the bouncy motion of these curve lines, and it's not necessarily ended up all even. That's okay. It's Zentangle. It doesn't matter. All right, then the next step is all of these cute little triangle things. We're going to fill those in. And try not to go outside of the lines, Heather. Although it does give you a little opportunity if you need to, course correct just a little bit, because like that one was rather on the thin side. Always take the out like that one. Let's see if I can make it more of a little bit of a V. It's always a great opportunity when you're filling in to course correct. And I should be going a little slower because there's a couple places where I'm like, oh, let's go. And like right here, so we'll just trace over that edge a little bit, neaten that up. And what's neat is even with this, if things still look sloppy to you, as that's my own word for it, wait till it's all over and then decide. Because once you get all of the steps in and then even some shading, then take a look at what you did. And a lot of times it looks awesome and you don't realize, oh, what was I worried about? I don't know. Okay, so once you have all those little guys filled in, then coming back, you're just going to put, a couple, 3, or, whatever will fit. I can do one in the center. Let me just go in a row here, like that. One coming up, and then one on either side. Oops. And if you take a look at the For More Inspiration link, it will show you Damy's inspiration for this tangle. And it's like, oh, that's so neat. And it is as the name suggests, it is Seedings. I have to go back and look, but I think it was oops, as I draw on myself. 1 second as I move myself over here. Where did it go? Oh, apparently it's disappeared. I thought it was like rice field or something. So anyway, it looks rather neat once you have all of that filled in. Oops, I see I missed one. Let me get that. Oh, I missed several. You were probably yelling, hey, nope, missed one there, missed one there. Let's see. This way it helps to kind of do it in some sort of order. There we go. And let's see. It is let's see. I do believe that's what it is. Yeah. It doesn't say specifically, but that's what it looks like. And then we have the shading part. And for the, actually, part of me is thinking, I don't like that bit right there. I'll grab the wrong one. And there's no reason. No, I'll just leave it the way it is. Just not going to touch it. So I thought this was interesting on the sample that Damy has. Is she, very carefully picked a row, because as you look, because you do have this because the way we were alternating things. And actually, you know what I'm thinking? You could probably just put a little V in these, and let's do that. I'm adding to this. So when you get to the top, you could just do like that. Because it just was like, it's not looking finished, but I didn't want to put a whole new row in there necessarily. Like that. Okay. Then, and actually I think I'm gonna start with this down here, and we're just gonna put some graphite. We're just gonna go up that row, up this row, and there was a lot on that one. I didn't look at that side of it. I mean, you could just leave it. And I just want to bring some of this out a little bit because it's looking contrived. There we go. I don't like having where I see a straight line of graphite, and that's just me personally. I like to have that nice little gradient. That gives it, some interesting. I'm darkening the outside here. And we'll bring this to the outside. Mm-hmm. Could have gone either way, but I was feeling like bringing it to the outside for whatever reason. Because sometimes you just let the inspiration get you and just go with it, and it's good. Oh, yes. Yeah. Neat. It kind of adds texture on top of the texture by doing the rows. But like I said, you could just leave that, all the same, and just do the perimeter of wherever you're using this as a fill-in. Super neat. And I just thought the texture of it just is it's interesting. It's interesting. All right, so hope you enjoyed this. If you did, would love to have you click the like button, and while you're at it, if you have not subscribed yet to the channel, would love to have you be a subscriber, and feel free to share it, leave comments, and all of that. I mentioned the description section. In there, you will find links to the step outs. I always do my own version, and then link to the creator of the Tangle. Below that, ways to connect with me if you wish. And if you like my goofy style, when you do click on my website link, check out the classes. I do online classes twice a week. A lot of them are free. Thursday is always free. And sometimes that Thursday does change if I have a weird scheduling conflict. But it's generally on Thursdays. We do 2 sessions and use the same tangle, and have just a ton of fun exploring it. And I do have a couple that are paid. I also have a membership club. So if you really like it, and you think you're going to take at least 1 class a month, or would like just access to the replays, because I know I have some folks that yeah, they like having access because the schedule just doesn't fit right now, but they enjoy it. So anyway, you can check that out. Would love to have you join us. Uh, and if you're on Facebook, I have a link to my page, and then also to our amazing Tangle Addicts community. So if you'd like to hang out with a bunch of crazy Tangle addicts, we'd love to have you. We share our work, talk chat. That's kind of the same thing. Um, it's been a long day. um, but anyway, we can't have too many Tangle friends, and we would love to tangle with you. So with that, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.